Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Christina and today I'm going to be giving you a top 10 list of essential items that I have found are great on a day-to-day basis taking care of my child. They might be things you want to add to your registry or maybe gift somebody that's expecting right now. But either way, they're the overall things that you should probably get. All right, so coming in at number 10 is a wipe warmer. You don't have to get one of these. It's a bougier product, I think. At the beginning, we did try to warm wipes with our hands, as most people would do if they don't have one of these. However, our little one still hated being changed, would cry every time the wipe would touch him. So we eventually got one of these. This was the best thing we bought for change time because it was night and day. As soon as we started using it, our little one just enjoyed changes a lot more, and this just made it so much easier. So a wipe warmer, not a necessity, but hey, if you want to make your life easier, this thing is pretty great. At number 9 is this egg nightlight. I love it because it's so simple. You can keep it on the dock, so that part at the bottom that you see here, this is the docking station to charge it. Now you can lift it off. Actually just because of it's touch sensitive, so it went from the warm glow to the white LED. But you can put it anywhere in the room, and you can always tap it back, so it just got lighter. To turn it on and off, you just tap it twice. Oh, there we go. And yeah, so what I love about this is it's not so bright for your child, especially at night when you're doing a night feed or a diaper change. So coming back to the changing station, so coming in at number 8, you're not that you're gonna need one, but they are helpful, is the changing pad. And make sure if you're gonna get a changing pad, you buy the covers. But this one I love because it has straps. You can take this anywhere, so when we bathe our child, we bring this up to our room, we put this on the bed and we change them on here. What I love about it is that it's just comforting for them. It's really soft and cushiony. If you buy the actual covers, it's warmer for them. They feel cozy and it makes changing really nice. This, you don't need a changing table to use the changing pad. What I love is that you can take it anywhere. Like I said, we've put it on our bed. So if you're somebody that lives in a small condo and you can't really get that furniture in there to get a changing station and all that, you don't need that. This is what you need. All right, so not that this is part of the changing station, things that you need in a changing station. It's just here because it's closest to the crib, but it is a humidifier. I 100% believe you need a humidifier. They're great to have. It just keeps the room a little bit more moist, especially right now. I'm in Canada. It's dry here. We have the heat going during the winter, so the room gets very, very dry. This one is from Amazon. I, again, will post information below. I got it off my registry, and so far I love it. Like, this lasts all night. All right, so number 6 on the list is the Wubbanub pacifier. I love this pacifier only because the animal stays in place on the baby's chest, and therefore the pacifier actually stays with the baby for a while. Eventually they push it out and whatever, but you can find the pacifier later. So if it's in the bassinet or in the crib or on the floor, you will find this pacifier versus regular pacifiers. Oh my gosh, if you've used pacifiers, you know you will lose them and you can't find them. They're pretty hard to find, or if you're holding your baby, you're not going to go looking for these tiny little pacifiers, but this one's so much easier. Really easy to clean. You just kind of take a damp soapy cloth and clean it. And then this you would clean, just wash like normal. I love it. It's easy. And my child actually likes to hold it. So from the beginning, he kind of would lay on his chest. Now he holds it, plays with it because of the toy. So these are really great. They are expensive. They're about $20 to start, Canadian. But they are worth it because you won't be losing them and baby will actually use them. Swaddles are really important. You're going to want to have a few in your drawers, especially when you're at the hospital or bringing home your baby. They actually teach you how to swaddle if you're not sure, so my husband was able to learn there. I knew you can find it on Pinterest too, how to swaddle them. This one I got in a pack of 3 at HomeSense. I liked this one at the beginning because he was so tiny, my son, and this one was very small. It wasn't so big. I can show you another one that I have as well. So this one's actually a lot more fabric. So if you're gonna swaddle for a while, some people do swaddle for a longer period of time. This one will be better when they get bigger. But for the beginning, I would say get something small because they're so tiny and there's only so much you can really wrap them. I used muslin swaddles, so they're very thin fabrics and very breathable, but at the same time, they'll keep them nice and warm. All right, and sleepers. Sleepers are super important. Now I'm gonna give you some tips. Find sleepers that have the feet, so the little footsies, because we've gotten a few as gifts that are just cut off, and then you have to worry about getting them socks because it's cold. Right now, like I said, it's winter in Canada, so the room is still a little colder even though the heat's on. So just keep in mind you want with the footsies. Also, don't get anything with buttons. Honestly, it's so annoying. I've had this discussion with my husband several times that I hate the ones with the buttons. He hates them too. We like to get with the zipper. It's so much easier for when you're changing them. And then if the zipper actually has 2, so some of them, this one doesn't have it, but a lot of them have 2 zippers, so you can actually easily change instead of having to go from the top. So that's another thing to look for when you're looking for the sleepers. And when they're very young, find sleepers that have the mittens built in. This one, he's a little bit bigger now, so we don't worry about him scratching. But you will want to find them that they have the built-in mittens. Those are the best ones. Buy several of those because you're going to love them. Another really good item to have is obviously something to get their mucus out of their nose. They get very mucusy. So my son in particular had really, really hard mucus. So we were given a nose Frida. However, I found with the nose Frida, I wasn't able to get anything out of his nose. And it got to the point where his breathing sounded pretty strong, like he was really trying to fight through the mucus to breathe. So I actually Googled this online and found that it's a good little kit to have because it does come with the drops, the saline kind of drops. And so you get this kit, you get, obviously I've used it, you get these drops to put in the nose. So like I said, my son had very hard mucus, and that's why I wasn't able to take it out with the nose Frida. The drops actually make the mucus moist and make it a lot easier to come out. This kit comes with filters and the aspirator. The filter goes in the top. And then what I liked about this versus the nose Frida was that this was softer. So I found like it would go in his nose a lot easier. It looks dirty, but it's just because I had it in the table. I actually wash it. I'm not dirty, I swear. And then, anyway, so you'd put this in his nose or in your little one's nose, and then you just kind of suck, and nothing's gonna go through because you do have that filter there. So this is really important to have just because they do get so mucusy. It's kind of gross and also hard for them to breathe. So poor kids. Don't wait, just buy this ahead of time and have it with you just in case. So I also suggest getting a nursing pillow. I use this like for feeding my little one, for propping him up, for pictures even. I've covered that and I've used it for pictures and things like that. It's perfect, I love it. This one I believe was from Toys R Us. It was on my registry. So I can't remember the name, I'm not too sure, but there's so many different types. Honestly, any nursing pillow will do because when you're sitting and trying to hold your baby with one arm and feed with the other, it's a lot. During breastfeeding, it's beautiful. During bottle feedings, it's beautiful. And then, like I said, you can use it to prop up your baby. in a chair. You can kind of maneuver it any way you want. I mean, I've used this for my own back just to kind of lie against it even when I'm not holding the baby. So it's a really comfy little pillow to have. So really smart to have one of those. Lastly, I'm going to advise, if you can, to get a bassinet. If not, of course, you're going to need a crib. So either or. However, at the beginning with the bassinet, it was great. Just because for the first few weeks, you want the baby beside you. So this one we had right beside our bed, and it was so much easier to just grab him. However, he did grow out of it. It's not that big, obviously, because it's made for newborns. And boys grow a little quicker than girls, so he was getting very long, so we put him in the crib. However, this just gave me peace of mind, especially at night, getting up for all those feeds. It's so much easier to grab him out of here. It's very safe. This is a Fisher-Price one. We did actually just put a cloth over just to keep it warmer on the mat itself, and it's safe because it's not bunching up or anything. It doesn't come off. And yeah, and then this one actually comes with the lights, sounds. It makes like you can have like nature sounds or like that white kind of noise. And yeah, it's really good. I really liked it, and now we just have it here. We have to get rid of it. So, but it's good to have either this or the crib. But usually the crib at the very beginning, they're so big and the baby's so small that, you know, that's up to you. That's a personal preference, but we chose to have a bassinet for the first few weeks. Thanks for watching. Hope this video helps you. If there's anything you want to see in particular, please let me know in the comments below. Next week, I'll be posting a video on the Hello Bello products that I've used so far, and if it's worth it to purchase these products. See you.